Hello everyone, Civic Extraordinaire here, and welcome to an exciting new Let's Play. Today we are taking a look at and starting the first episode of our Vietnamese Let's Play. This has been a long time coming, and ever since the Corporations mode was announced alongside the DLC, I believe on January 18th or 19th, I have been pretty stoked for this DLC. So this DLC includes a number of things. I just want to take a quick look at the start. But if you haven't noticed already, we have very fast movement due to the Drive Out the Aggressors ability. Vietnam is a very defensive civ. I love this leader model here. But this is Ba Trieu, and she is leading Vietnam with us. Drive Out the Aggressors, anyhow, has +5 combat strength for units fighting in rainforest, marsh, or woods tiles, basically any forested improvements. And +1 movement if they begin their turn there, and then this becomes +10 and +2, respectively, if you start in borders. Or Vietnamese borders. So, this is further boosted by 9 Dragon River Delta. Of course, there is a limitation where you can only build your districts on improvements or features. But this +1 science and +1 culture and +1 production for the respective features is very powerful, along with the Voichien and Tan, which I'll explain in a bit. Anyhow, I think we want to go ahead and explore and settle perhaps on this jungle here and just see how we're kicking. Okay, we also have Latin American resources. I don't know how this pack still managed to get in here, but I tried to remove it. However, it looks like it's still here. We're also playing on Fractal and King difficulty. I tried to remove this anyway because I didn't know if it would negatively infect the monopolies, because I don't think there is monopolies for these resources. But I guess that's just how it is. So we'll see if that crashes anything. But looks like we have a fairly average start here. But okay, we have Void Singers. We do have the nice feature of being able to build forests, so we have to be a bit more conscious towards jungles. But I'm going to go ahead and put Magnus down here and make sure we are working that really good 2 food 2 production tile right there. Hopefully we can buy this coca out soon. Alright. Who knows, we may have a monopoly on cocaine soon. So, we do have some nice forested mountains here. And that should be a bit more stronger because since we can only place our districts on features, we can get a +2 campus here. Or a +3 actually, because of this adjacent jungle. Okay. We do have a bit of a flatter start, but I'm okay with that as long as we're able to make use of our forests. And we unlocked that earlier at Medieval Fairs, so it's not entirely too distant or out of our grasp. Okay. I think we're going to go ahead for a Slinger, and then we can follow that up with a Settler. We just want to get that first scout out so we can get those good tribal villages. Okay. You can explore to the west, and then I'll send this... Ooh, we have a forest fire. That's not too good. But anyway, hopefully that doesn't affect us too much. Looks like it's spreading to this direction, which is good. And those will regrow. But I think we'll send this warrior over here since he's already there. And then the scout can cross the jungle much more quickly. So we will send you over there. Okay. Alright. Oh, and we have a hurricane too. So that should be fertilizing some tiles. Okay, we haven't seen the notification for how many tiles it's fertilized. But we do have a nice goodie hut here, so hopefully that grants us something good like a Eureka bonus or a builder. Speaking of Eurekas, this pack also added, ooh, Beowulf, Kublai Khan. We get a boost for the wheel. That's not too helpful, but I'll take it anyway. Anyhow, we get Kublai Khan in this pack as well. I didn't include him, but if you guys want to see some Kublai Khan gameplay, let me know in the comments below. And make sure you also leave a like on the video to help support the content if you do like this kind of material. Or this kind of video formats, because I do have 120 subscribers, so I'm a fairly small channel, and any bit of support definitely shows me that you guys want to see more of this kind of content. We do have some nice mountain over to the east of us, and we also do have Yerevan right there, so I think we want to go ahead and keep exploring to the east, and we have a nice little city-state with some desert down there. Okay. Unfortunately, it looks like Yerevan is kind of cock-blocking us to the west. But we have some fairly sizable territory. Okay. I love their music, too. Alright, let's get a settler. Thankfully, the forest fire didn't kill too many of our pops. I think it may have killed one, which is why we were a bit behind. But I may be wrong on that. Okay, we have some nice sugar, and we have some cacao or coffee. Coffee and cacao look fairly similar. That is coffee. Okay, and we have some tea too. So we may have a a bit of a spiffing monopoly here. Okay, pun intended, of course. All right, looks like Yerevan actually is blocking us from some sizable lands over there. And we do have Valeda, so we may need to conquer a few city-states. Okay, sorry for the noise in the background. Let's send you over here. And let's send you over here. Okay. You are exploring there. Okay. Oops. Looks like we have a lot of city-states over here. We have a ton of city-states, actually, so I'm expecting to see a civ soon. Since the way civilizations are placed, that's not good. There's a barbarian scout. But the way that civilizations are placed means that basically you are placed down here, and then you are surrounded by city-states, and then the next civilization is placed kind of outside of that little circle of city-states. So I think we have about 12 city-states for an average-sized map, which I'm playing on, or the standard size. Okay, land is a bit sparse around here. Alright, because it's kind of blocked off by these city-states. City-states can be good for the early bonuses, but I usually like to clear out at least one. Yeah, we are surrounded by a lot of city-states. Okay.
It is not wisdom.
I don't like that at all. Oops. Let's get the +1 production. That always helps, and then the +5 strength against barbarians. We are already...
The natural history of this archipelago is very remarkable.
We found the Galapagos. That is a great wonder. And it is super close to the mainland, so that should be very exploitable. Okay, but I just want to backtrack and see what we're working with here. Okay. And then you. Okay, that is not good. Okay. I'm hoping that scout is over here, but we can go ahead and make use of our movement bonus. Okay. Where do we want to settle? Alright, I'm thinking we go ahead and settle to the east here. We could settle on this dairy for the cattle. And let's go ahead and get a warrior. Okay. See if there's anything to the north.
I Aminatur. Nubia Guanan Malikalina. Ofriaka marhaba loko gabloko. Tirfra Hilton Onamina.
Alright, we have Nubia. I always see them in my game for whatever reason. Maybe because Civ is always looking to fill a desert spot. I also see Mansa Musa a lot too, so it'll be funny if we get him as well. Okay, that looks like an okay spot here. I'm just trying to think where we could place our city, because the city-state being here is not too good for us. So we may need to take them out. That's unfortunate. Early city-state warfare is definitely going to be on the list, though. So, okay, we'll move you over there, and you can please take this hut for bronze working. Okay. Looks like Nubia is going to be down here to this more deserted region. Okay, and you keep going here. We can send our other settler there to the south if we get a settler out soon enough. So I think we want to go ahead and get Sacred Path just for the additional faith from rainforests, because we are surrounded by a ton of rainforest here. Okay, there we go. Alright, and you construct that out there. Okay. I don't want to build off the grid and build in this river, so I'm thinking we... Okay, we have a forested region there. I don't know what we can do. Because I don't want to exactly settle on this coffee. But I also don't want to settle on this jungle here, because we will be using that for the campus placement. So, That is a bit tough. Okay. You know what? I think I'll go ahead and actually settle on the jungle here, because we can go ahead and place a campus here, and then we make it a holy site there. So I think that'll be okay. Alright. You can go ahead and finish exploring. We have a little peninsula up there. Let's just see how far Nubia is. But yeah, a lot of these city-states can be a bit annoying if they're clustered too closely together. Okay, you do not look like you're too friendly. Alright, we want to get in the hills. We have some nice yields there to defend them and get our combat bonus. You can go ahead and explore this tip. And I guess we send you down here. But we may want to, stuttering a bit there, we may want to build an early army just to clear out some of these city-states and expand. Because I think Vietnam is definitely a bit of a wider civ because of those rainforest bonuses. Anyhow, probably another settler is a good idea, and then once we have like 3 or 4 cities, we'll calm down with the settler spam. That was not a good idea to attack me in Jungle Hills, because I have a massive combat bonus here. Let's just see. Yeah, +5, and then I'm also on a hill, so I should have another bonus. But we should easily take you out there. There are other horses, though, which is a bit unfortunate. But that's just how it is. Okay. Can have you there. We have a nice little lake, more like a giant sea. I don't know what point a lake becomes a sea. But I could see, no pun intended, settling here and building a canal. That could be interesting. A nice little formation, even with the Galapagos Islands here. Okay, that was not too nice. That hurt. That was not very nice of you, Mr. Horseman. Send you here. You can heal. And then you will settle our first city of Dong Hoi. I'm not very good at these Vietnamese pronunciations. You'll have to help me in the chat. But we have a lovely city here of bananas. So we'll buy this tile, and hopefully we can place a campus down there. Okay. You can go ahead and get our monuments, as we will be competing for space with the city-state. I think we'll definitely be taking you out. That city-state. But this is looking like a very interesting settlement location, or just a good-looking map in general. I think we might play till turn 50 for our first episode. I'm not too sure how this drags on. I kind of had to play around with my audio settings. But I hope you're not coming near my borders for early war. Maybe she's just exploring with her slinger. But let's go ahead and send a delegation. Oh, okay, and she will declare friend. Thank you. Alright, we will have some densely packed cities, so I'm kind of trying to see where Nubia is, so I can kind of plan around that. Okay. But it looks like we have a nice start. We're evenly spaced apart from Nubia and other civilizations. We have some easy early conquest targets, and in the form of city-states, and we also have some nice rainforests. Okay. Go attack that horseman, and you can explore the unknown south. Alright, we have some desert. Not too good, but that will be a barrier even for Nubia, because those hills, or slacking hills, we have found their capital. I don't know if they revealed that to us early. But I think we will want to settle a defensive city down here just to block further Nubian expansion. Okay. Man, our scouts can really move. Not sure if that's due to their ability or what. But because this is our capital, the barbarians can't actually take it. So I'm not going to exactly worry about assigning Magnus there. Okay. They did do a bit of damage, though. This bonus, the drive out the aggressors, is actually super helpful. So I didn't think it'd be playing such a large role so quickly and so early in the game. Okay. Napata. I don't know, is that a Nubian city? Where is that? Not too sure about that one. But you can go ahead, attack this archer. And you, I think I'll set you to... Okay, it looks like there's another city-state. Man, we are surrounded by city-states. But Nubia is settling to their east. Thankfully, they're not being too aggressive. And I think we want to send our warrior down south. Okay. But I'm really loving this lake over here. So it'll be interesting to see what we can do with it. If we can build 2 canals, if we can do something interesting, we'll have to see. But it's looking really nice. Okay, we might settle here. Or we could settle on the T, because I think that'll still contribute to our monopoly. Let me just see really quickly. It even allows us to see the monopolies quickly. Or earlier in the game. That's what I'm looking for. Here, okay, we have heroes, events. Okay, I think monopolies show up later on. We have the Sucrotac tab, but I'm not too sure about that. Let's get writing, and then let's go ahead and explore. All right. Okay. And you can go ahead and attack this horseman here, right? Okay, I think so. There we go. Alright, you go ahead and go get the Scooty Hut. I'm not going to worry about the scout because it's not really near me, so there's no chance it's going to find my cities. And even if it could, this barbarian hut or encampment is too far away to actually do anything. So I think we'll start off with using our warrior to take you out. Get a nice little bonus. Or actually, I think we already got the Eureka for bronze working from a goody hut. But you can already see we have our campus placement thing in effect. So what do we want to build you? Okay, I think we will save this spot for our what am I saying? I think we'll save this for our campus, but I kind of want to build a ton here, so I think we'll go ahead and use this for the holy site here. That was a good tile, but I think we can rely on the Koga. Okay, and the barbarians foolishly suicided themselves into our city. We have a ton of lakes, though. This is an interesting formation for the fractal map. So I'm thinking, yeah, we go ahead and build a city here, get a canal, and then we build a city here, just to have like one massive canal network, which should be really cool. But thanks to our ability, again, drive out the aggressors, really playing a key role. But it looks like they stole our tribal goody hut. I don't know how that happened. Looks like they had another warrior over here. But we will need to be quick to grab some of this prime real estate. Okay. Thankfully, Nubia is fairly friendly. They can be devastating if you piss them off in the early game with their Tasseti archers. Okay, Tasseti. I'm not sure if I pronounced that correctly. But I think once we found our city here, we're going to call it an episode. I'm not too sure how long this episode has gone on for, but I do have some coding homework to get back to. And I think we have a new preserve here. So that is a new district. That should be exciting to see in the next episode. Just because of how many forests Vietnam is surrounded by. But I think we want to build a holy site here. Alright, +6, that is pretty good. And if we can get the additional production equal to the faith for holy sites, that should be even stronger. So we might even be able to skip industrial districts altogether, just because of how powerful that faith synergy is. Here we have Napata. Alright, looks like Nubia didn't get too good of a start here, so that's even better for me. But we can go ahead and settle you on the cattle. And then next episode we might even start launching an offensive against these city-states. My only worry is that Nubia starts to funnel envoys into these city-states and they start to claim up some of my territory, which could stunt my start, since I'm really reliant right now on forests because I can't plant them until the medieval era. But I think we're going to found the city of Hualu. Again, correct me in the comments if I'm not pronouncing that correctly. And call that a day. If you guys like this episode, please leave a like, subscribe, and comment if you had any critiques or anything I could improve upon, especially with the audio. I'm still messing around with that. But this has been Civ Extraordinaire. I love you guys, and I hope to see you all very, very soon. Peace.